our law firm.
Suddenly came the dawn. From the night. Suddenly I was born. Into light. How can it be right?
I love live theater, nothing like it. And from movies to the stage, the hit show Xanadu is in town this weekend. Sitting right next to me is a star of Broadway, a star of TV, a star of Rochester, Oakland Hills, Oakland University. No, David Havasi is here. No, man,
yeah,
you want a local star to me.
Baby.
Yeah, local star. You go from here and go to New York, and you've done good, and then you're a star in my book, my friend.
Thank you, and thank you for having me.
Welcome aboard, man.
Thank you so much.
David Havasi, but if you're from New York, what do they know you as in New York? Go ahead.
My name is David Havasi, just because all the casting directors started calling me that, and so it just kind of stuck. But I'm David Havasi here. That's what my mom calls me.
I go with what mom always says, man.
Yeah.
What mom said when you came out, that's what you go with.
Yeah.
But in New York, it sounds like it could be the name of a really good drink. So I don't know.
Yeah, exactly. And speaking of drinks, look at this set.
Oh, it's great. It's great.
I love it. Hey. I'm like craving a brick oven pizza now.
Me too. Can we work on that? But let's talk about Xanadu. What is it like? Were you an usher? Did you work at this theater when you were little? Talk about how old are you when?
I did, yeah. When I was in college, I actually worked as an usher at Meadow Brook Theatre, so I could see the shows for free, and you know, of course, fulfilling my dream of being a coat check person and selling concessions. So that was two dreams that came to life at Meadow Brook. But it was mostly to see the shows as a young person and be able to see professional theater and be a part of it in some way.
And you knew at a young age that this is what you wanted to do.
Yeah, my mother was an educator. My dad was an engineer at Chrysler, a manager for 38 years. And I was really interested in the auto industry as well. But yeah, I said, I think I can do this and make it work. And they said, go for it. So I did, and it worked out well.
Cool. We're looking at little clips from the show. Talk about what people will see on stage. And for someone who's never heard of Xanadu, give them a rundown of the show.
Xanadu is hilarious. What it is, it's a spoof of the 1980s movie, Olivia Newton-John movie.
Yeah. And
it lampoons everything that makes that movie awful. It makes it really funny. And the show is absolutely hilarious.
All right,
it's a laugh a minute.
Talk about being on that stage when you were an usher and you were running around doing everything you had to do to make these shows happen. What is it like now? Everybody's running around going, Mr. Havasi, are you okay? Do you need anything? Now you're the star and you're on stage.
Oh yeah, it's great. I feel like Caesar. I'm just absolutely drunk with power. No, it's really great. You know, it's a team effort. You know what I love about the show? It's such an ensemble show, and it's playtime up there. It's a laugh a minute, and we just hope the audience is having as much fun as we are, because it's an hour and a half of sheer joy. Yeah. And it really is. I'm jumping out of my skin going on, and it's a really wonderful experience.
Two things before I let you go. The first thing is for a young guy who's ushering at the theater now, or for a young person who's thinking about getting into theater, what would you tell them about going after the dream? Because you've worked in New York and back home to perform, probably back to New York to perform. Yeah. What advice would you give to a young guy? I would say know what you want and then go after it every single day of your life. That's what I would say. I like that, the intensity of it. But if you go for it, you'll go. If you don't hit it, you'll get really close. That's exactly right. It never unfolds exactly as you think, but if you go for it, something will happen, guaranteed. So your friends and family, mom, is everybody watching right now? I hope so. No. Yeah, they're probably watching. Okay, Mom, I want you to text and tell me what you think of him wearing that hat on TV. she's having a conniption right now. I told you to comb your hair. Mom, I'm 34. I know she's thinking that right now. There you go. Nice hat, my friend. Thanks for coming by. Thank you so much. If you guys want the information about the show, tell them where they can see you when you're going to be on stage. We're on stage 7 times a week. We're here till June 17th. And yeah, there it is. Oh, and there's my picture. Look at that jawline. What a handsome fellow. And there's no hat there, Mom, so he looks great in the picture. Hey, see, Mom? You can see how pretty a little boy is. All right, man. Thanks again for coming in. Thank you so much, Lee. By the way, all the information is on our website at myfoxdetroit.com. I got to get me a hat like that. I love it. It's really great. It's fun. I love it. All right. We'll be right back.
There is a place where you can escape to Great Rivers country by day and downtown by night. A place to get some R&R at a charming B&B and relive a simpler time before children A place to enjoy wine trails one day and Michelin-starred dining the next.